I'd like to take a couple minutes here and go through the process, the procedure for creating roaming profiles. To create roaming profiles, first of all, we have to have some place to store them, and that's going to be something that we'll use in a domain. This server already has Active Directory on it, so we look here, we have Active Directory users and computers. If we'll go into here, I guess might as well, the first thing we need to do is to make the storage location. So let's store it on this machine, and so go into the C drive and create, let's just do the whole thing from the beginning, a new folder called Profiles, ILES. And then we'll need to share it, because in order to store your profile there, you're going to have to be able to get to it. So we'll go into sharing and we'll share this, and then we need the administrator, we need other users to be able to do this. So let's do authenticated users. We'll add them. Reader would give them read-only rights, and they're going to need to be able to create and write to their profiles, change their profiles, unless we want to make them a mandatory profile. So we'll make these guys contributors, and we'll go ahead and share this, and it's shared as / Robison / profiles. To show what actually was done, we'll go into the sharing advanced settings the old-fashioned way and look at permissions. And here the authenticated users have change and read. They do not have full control. So we have a location to store them. Now let's make a user in order to use this profile. So we'll go back to users and computers, and I've got a demo here. There is a user in here, so let's make a new user named Bob Hope. And we'll make his username be Hope, because we hope it's going to work. And I'm going to not make him change the password, and we'll go to put a password in here, complex password, because that's what it's required. Not a good password, but a complex password. So we have this user. In order to store the profile there in a non-standard location, then we're going to have to go into the profile and tell the system where to put it. So it was / Robison / profiles / and then what's the folder going to be inside there. The easiest thing to use is %user name %, the variable for the username. And we'll apply that, and it's going to store this guy, Robison profiles B Hope. So with that, we've got this guy made. I think our work's done on the server. Let's go to a Windows 7 machine. And let me log off. Somebody logged on here, so let's log off. Nice profile there. So we're logged off, and now let's see if we can log on with our good friend B Hope. Madison / Skyline. Madison is the name of this machine. We want to log in as a domain user, so we'll go to other user, and we're going to log into the domain profile, and that's what I named this one. So B Hope and his password, and we'll spin around here a little bit, preparing the desktop. And once we get the desktop prepared, once it gets on, we'll make some changes. I'm going to pause the video while this thing gets set up with the Windows standards. Okay, Windows is done doing its thing, and all of the moving around. I want to go ahead here and make some changes to the desktop. So the first thing that I like to do, particularly in the virtual machines, is to go in here and make it a plain blue background. Seems to work a little bit better in the virtualized environment, and it'll allow us to see things. And then let's go and put the computer, let's show it on the desktop, and let's go make a new shortcut. To make a shortcut, we just need to go somewhere. So the first one that I think that I'm going to see here as we go down through this thing is some executables here, regedit. So let's just make an executable for our shortcut for regedit, and we'll finish that up. And again, let's look at the name of the machine, because we want to be sure that we're actually doing something. And right here, the name of the machine is Madison. Full computer name, madison.profile.local. So with that, I'm going to log off, and log off, and we're going to write back to the system. And I'm going to pause it while it does that. Okay, we're logged off, and let's just for grins and giggles, let's go back to the server to see if we actually got anything. So we went into here, computer, on the C drive, and then in the profiles, and we have bhope. Notice it's a bhope.v2. The .v2 tells the system that it's a Windows 7 profile. So with that, let me go to the second Windows 7 machine, and let's see if, we've got profile /, so that tells us it's a different one. We're going to switch users. We're going to log on as the other user, and our user here is going to be bhope, capital P, password 1, and guess for this one we can just sit here and watch it spin with the welcome, just so that you see. Actually, I'm going to head and pause. Well, never mind. We're on, and you notice that instead of having the famous Windows startup menu, we have our desktop, we have the same desktop as we created on the other machine. In order to show that this one actually is different, the other one was named Madison, this one's named Richmond, so we are on a different machine. The roaming profiles are roaming, so any changes that we make to the desktop will be recorded in that central location, and regardless of which machine in the domain we log on to, we'll get that particular profile, the roaming profile. Key is sharing and allowing the user to write back, getting the share right, getting the path right, and then providing them, remember, providing them a location to actually store it, because everybody's profile is going to be a little bit different. So bhope %username% is something that works very nicely on that one. With that, I hope this has been useful. The roaming profiles are up and running. Thank you for watching.